packages to and from certain locations.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that is not great.
Gotta remember how to play. Oh boy. Sniper. You have a gun of preference yet?
Yeah, sort of. My gun of preference is the Chicago typewriter. Everything else
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
after that is just like B tier.
Yeah. Only one that's good. What even is the coach gun? I don't even think I've seen it.
It's like a shotgun.
Oh.
It's like a 2-shot shotgun.
Oh.
Does decent damage, but the range is kind of bad. I don't know. I didn't find it terribly compelling when I was using it.
Well, I will use it and not find it terribly compelling now.
That is totally fine. Let's see, what was I talking about? Right. So you would do like deliveries, but effectively you're just flying from place to place with someone talking to you, and then they go silent, and then you'd be left with your thoughts for about 3 minutes before someone else would start talking to you. It was kind of awkward to record.
Yeah.
The world building was good, but it was just kind of like, this isn't very good, like, series material.
Yeah.
And the gameplay was too boring to say, like, to prop it up.
Yeah. It's I'm going to play this before I go to bed without a video kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we ended up recording like 6 episodes of that, and it was just kind of like, we should have stopped at 1. And so now we're gonna set a timer for like 45 minutes, and it's like, okay, did we hit the 45-minute mark? Is this a good game? Do we want to keep playing for more episodes? Yes or no? So we stopped falling into this weird trap of just like, I guess we're just finishing this game now. Whoops.
Yeah.
Oops. I forgot how to shoot.
Whoop. But I mean, it's something that I don't run into very much because I don't play a lot of things with ends, which is something that I dislike. I wish I played more things with ends because I like closure and I like knowing when to stop.
I was actually gonna bring that up with this. I've noticed you keep, kind of saying like, hey, you up for more Remnant unless you want to stop? Kind of the like, feel free to stop this series whenever it is not interesting to you anymore. And I was going to send you a message about this last night, but it was super late, and also I figured I might as well talk to you about it while we play. I get the feeling we are going to play Polite Chicken until the series goes on too long.
Hell yeah. Totally. Well, but it's also the kind of thing where I definitely feel like this is the kind of game where I would probably, if I wasn't recording, I would probably just keep playing this for a long time. So I don't know I don't know when I want to be done. It would be the kind of thing. But yeah,
I have that problem every once in a while with certain roguelikes. I usually I guess you just finished playing Blazing Beaks, right? Or are you still still ongoing?
I'm still ongoing. Because that's the thing, is like, even when you beat a roguelike, then you're like, okay, now there's still more to do, I guess,
Oh, this is a dead end. Yeah, 100%. Sometimes when I'll play a roguelike that I'm not super passionate about, I will, kind of pick an arbitrary end. Oh, there's no bridge here. That's dumb.
Yeah.
We got a dude coming behind it. Ow. I gotta... Oh, where the heck did these guys come from?
Yeah, they keep on showing up from weird corners, and I have no idea how.
Probably dropping down. Wait, can you just not... Oh, no, there's the bridge. Okay, it's like, can you just not get up there? But all the goodies. But no, we're good. Up.
But arbitrary... I do arbitrary ends, too. A lot of times it's like, if there's a hardest difficulty, I'll usually set that as my arbitrary end. But then, a lot of times if you play that, if I'm playing something that much, it's because it's performing well too anyways, and then I'm like, I don't know, do I stop this now that I feel like I've gotten the weird semblance of closure? Because then there's no other logical stopping point past that. It's just when you're done.
Yeah.
Or when people don't care.
Yeah, that is easy. Like, when the views really start to plummet, you're like, okay, there's my excuse. This series over, bye. It's like,
A big thing I use is if I don't upload it for a day and nobody mentions it, then I'm like, okay, that's actually a pretty big sign.
That I got some pants over here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Labyrinth freeze.
So I figure I am good on the whole pants situation, but you are not.
Yeah. I like these ones. They remind me, these are the shaman ones.
Yeah.
The
I don't remember what those ones do.
Magic damage. Surprised you were willing to pass them up.
Oh. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, it's got a set bonus with my helmet. I don't actually care though.
I mean, I can't drop them, can I? Can't drop my pants?
It's more important that both of us have a full set of clothing before we actually even care about set bonuses. It's also one of those where the only bonus that I actually care from the Labyrinth set is the fact that it attracts money to me, so I don't have to pick it up, because I'm real lazy.
Yeah, that's me too.
Like, if I have to pick up all of the individual loot in a video game, I get kind of annoyed.
Yeah.
It works if there's, like, a little bit of loot.
If there's a little
like,
bit of loot.
Tons.
Or a little bit of magnetism. Like...
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's the one thing that I really don't like about Undermine. Is that you hit the gold off the wall and there's, like... It's not even just picking up one thing. It's like 10 pieces of gold fly out of the wall.
That is the reason why I always just go with the canary, regardless of whether or not it's actually, you know, the meta. It's just like, I just don't want to pick up that
It's the
gold.
sanity choice.
I also had really bad luck when it came to Undermine. I had a lot of people that would, like, tune in and harangue me because I specifically missed a piece or let some, like, you know, one of the little pilfers.
Yeah.
There we go. Get away with the gold, and it's like, you know, how did you miss that? Just throw your pickaxe better.
Yeah.
And it was an emotional drain after a certain point.
Yeah, the weird thing about the game is that after you have everything unlocked, gold is basically irrelevant. So in the base game at least, so you just literally walk past all of it, and that was the most beautiful experience. So cathartic to just do a whole run and never touch gold. Because you have enough gold to buy anything you want in the entire shop for the entire game, and it doesn't even matter, even without picking up anything.
Yeah, I guess I've hit that point myself. I don't play nearly as much Undermine as you do, though.
Yeah.
I'm conserving my enthusiasm for 1.0.
That's what I stopped my series so that I can get back and be excited still. The new mode is really good though.
It is. I'm real cranky that you have to, like, farm for a resource to get access to it. I know it's probably really easy to get, but, like, anytime a game does that, it just makes me mad.
You also can just edit a text document and have infinite of that currency, and I can tell you how to do that.
Yeah. You know what? I bet I can figure that out in, like, a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. Yeah.
But, like, from my perspective, whenever I run into a game that has, like, a limitation on can you play this mode, it doesn't feel good. It's the culling origins, but, like, in a game I actually like.
Yeah. But it fixed all the problems that I didn't know I had with the game while I was playing it, because I was kind of numb to it, because I just enjoyed myself. And I was like, oh yeah, I did hate that. Oh yeah, I did hate that too.
Well, I feel like I assume a lot of it has to do with meta progression.
Yeah.
To some degree, yeah. I feel like Rogue Legacy ruined roguelikes.
Yeah.
In a really interesting manner. Because I played through Rogue Legacy recently because they announced Rogue Legacy 2, and I'm like, I'm just going to play Rogue Legacy 1 again, just because it's quick. I'm really good at it, so it's not so bad. I need to remember to pick up ammo. I'm, like, really low on juice.
Oh my goodness. I need to remember to not die. But
oh wow.
Sir, thank you. But the weird thing about Undermine is that it has a finite amount of meta progression, but infinitely generating difficulty, which is a weird combo in the regular mode, that's what I like about the roguelike mode.
Yeah, I can work with that in a game like, well, this, or Risk of Rain, where it's just kind of like, you go until you die. Or
Yeah.
you obliterate yourself because you're sick of playing and you want to just be done. Whereas, like, yeah, for a game like Undermine, after a certain point, the further difficulties just become not fun, and I just start saying, okay, screw it, I'm just going to play on a slightly lower difficulty so I can enjoy myself more.
Yeah. There's some pants back here whenever you need them. Or did you get some? Oh, you got some pants.
Yeah, I started with pants.
Oh, okay.
So
Elder
what variety
leggings.
of pants are these? I don't know if I care. I'll pick them up. My current pants are not great defensive-wise. They're just... They were just available pants.
There's the big boy who smacked me.
Ow.
But yeah, my issue with the infinitely generated difficulty is because you can't infinitely generate a lot of valuable difficulty. Usually, like in Undermine, it's just they do more damage and have more health. So it's just
I've actually been running into that with Monster Train. I don't know how far you are on the Covenant rankings, but I'm Covenant ranked 16?
Yeah, I was wondering, like, what kind of difficulty are they going to add that's not...
Deck bloat.
Ew.
Yep. So, you know how you start with,
Doesn't that just shoehorn you into certain... That really shoehorns you into certain builds, doesn't it? I don't love that.
It has given me some really interesting coping mechanisms, like going to spell shop specifically to make all of my spells consume.
Yeah.
Which is something I would have never, like, normally done, because I would have just gotten rid of it. But yeah, so, like, if I'm running Hellhorns, I just have, like, 3 or 4 consumed torches that actually do a ton of damage, which turned out to be quite useful.
Yeah. Ooh, that almost seems like it might be something to do even not at the high Covenant levels.
Yeah, and so I've started doing that, and one thing I've noticed is, so I was watching Rhapsody do his daily for the last, like, kind of Good Shepherd stream, I guess?
Yeah.
And he was making mistakes that I had stopped making because I was on so much of a higher Covenant level that, like, it forced me to get rid of that bad habit. Yeah. And I was kind of just like, oh, he's gonna get there. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna, like, sit there and be like, how dare you?
Was that that's the daily? I think that was the daily I told him to play. The one that had the 4 summons in the middle or something that got really nutty. Something like that.
Yeah, I actually, I didn't go for the 4 summons. I went for the, whenever you summon a unit, it makes one of the cards in your hand free.
Yeah.
So by the end of it, I was just puking free cards left and right. And I absolutely crushed it. And it was super fun. And I was just like, he chose the wrong starting artifact. I knew it.
Yeah?
That doesn't matter. I'm weirdly competitive at the wrong times.
I was pretty happy. I think I got in the top, like, the top little bit for that one. Doing the 4 boys in the middle strat. And I just made really, really big guys.
Let's see.
What is
that? I guess I'll take it. I take more damage than you do.
Oh,
it's the quilts.
Ooh.
Never mind, I took your coat.
Oh, my coat. Gotta redraw the thumbnail since you took the coat.
Just swap our heads.
Could you imagine the amount of work to just change every time?
That would not be fun.
A long time ago, I had that mentality to change it for everything.
I've been slightly doing that with screenshots for Maneater, because it's technically good clickbait or thumbnail strategy is to, like, have a custom thumbnail for every episode so it, like, each one stands out. But that obviously sucks if you're doing more than 1 video a day.
Yeah. That's why I do it with Enter the Gungeon and I don't do it with anything else because I just know the game. I know the game enough.
Yeah.
To make it done really quickly. Like, I know what's interesting about the game, so I can get it done really quickly. It just doesn't feel worth the time investment for anything else.
Okay, there we go. But, so I've been doing that for Maneater because it's getting way more views than anything else that I regularly do.
Mm-hmm. That's Shark Souls,
okay.
Right?
Yeah, it is absolutely Shark Souls. Oh, it's the Thunder boss again. We fight this guy a lot.
Yeah. And I still don't really get him. He calls down lightning, I know that. But it's kind of hard to...
and he's got, like... he's got like chaser lightning bolts.
Yeah, I think
that
maybe
will
since I have
follow
my
you along the ground.
spell particle effects down, this boss makes a lot less sense to me.
Oh, I could see that.
Like, I have no idea what's happening. Here you go! Big blast. Okay. Should we be getting ads? I don't even. Like,
Yeah,
I just
he's
don't know
got a
the
little
correct
bit.
way.
I've been trying to take him down, but it's tough.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try something dumb. I'm gonna go upstairs. Whoop. Oh, hey, book.
Oh boy.
I'm just thinking he's got these like chaser ground things that come after you and they suck. But if I'm upstairs, whoops, maybe it doesn't matter so much.
That is a very good idea. Oh, what
Ooh,
a good
that's a
time
good
to level
level
up.
That
What-
is clutch.
Oh, that's great. I keep on. Man, I've lost all my skills. And I'm dead. I lost any skill I had. I do wish they showed the boss's HP when you. Oh hey, at least I died in a nice little corner.
Yeah, really good nook.
Yeah, I was trying to get ammo back.
That's where I'm at. Luckily, I got sword. Ow.
Okay.
I'm out of heals.
Yeah, I am too. Where's his weak point? I assumed it was his face.
Hey, I don't think he has one, actually.
Yeah.
Melee.
Get him! Smack him in the butt!
I got it. It actually does a ton of damage to him. Holy crap. He was not ready for... All right.
New strat? I'm sure it won't work on Butt Boy, but...
No way. Butt Boy would just sit on you.
You'd
I
say,
don't even
yeah,
want to
okay.
experiment with that.
Yeah, no. Not even for a joke. And I would do a lot for
well,
a joke.
You know what? If you're dead, I'll go in for it.
There we go.
Because there's no way we're reviving each other on Butt Boy fights.
No, no, no. I'm surprised you got away with it here. I think it's just because I conveniently died in a nook. Otherwise,
Let's see.
I don't think there's a real chance.
More pants. You can take these. I've had an overabundance of pants.
Damage dealt by the... Oh, that actually is really good for me. It's like shotgun style.
Hey.
That's great.
But yeah, just to finish my thing about Rogue Legacy, I think just so many people got really into the idea of like heavy meta progression being a good thing, that so many
Yeah.
roguelikes have been doing it. I think it's also like a means of softening a difficulty curve. But
Yeah.
then you get games that are just like, we don't really know how to reconcile these two things, so here you go, and then it's just kind of unsatisfying.
Yeah. Like in Undermine, the devs said... Well, I mean, first of all, the devs said that the Ascension system in there was really just supposed to be a placeholder until they figured out what they wanted to do. But
Yeah.
but then they said that they balanced around 0 Ascension level, which I thought was impossible to believe.
Yeah.
With max
Yeah,
upgrades, because it was... If you have max upgrades, you play on 0, it's the easiest roguelike that exists.
Yeah, it's actually trivial.
Yes.
I was playing on 4, I think, and it was still trivial up until the last boss who I'd never fought before. And I had the oil galoshes, so the entire stage was on fire always.
Yeah.
Which killed me real hard.
Yep.
Hey, it's Chicago typewriter.
There you go. Actual clothes? Gain a damage stack and remove a defensive stack every 5 seconds. Taking damage transfers damage to defense? What on earth?
Huh. So effectively, if you don't get hit, you do more damage, and if you start getting hit, you tank more damage.
I mean, that sounds pretty nice.
Yeah.
I get hit. You sure you don't want the melee helmet so you can start punching the bosses?
I feel like...
I feel like it's not gonna work again.
Oh. Here's one. Hero's Ring. Increases movement speed by 25% while sprinting towards a wounded teammate. Revive speed is increased by 100% and the wearer cannot be staggered while reviving.
That's perfect for you.
Yeah?
Jeez.
Oh, wow, yeah. I also got the pocket watch, which is pretty rad. Let's see, how much... Holy shit, I have a lot of scrap. Oh, because I'm wearing the adventure bits. That would do it. How much armor does the Slayer Mantle give? And is it worth going tactical turtleneck? I'll own it.
Tactical turtleneck? Ooh.
Yeah. Well, okay, it's not quite a tactical turtleneck. So the adventure tunic increases your chances of getting rare drops, I guess. Which is actually kind of neat.
Like actual rare items and stuff?
Yeah, but from like
there was
breaking pots
rarity.
and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So if I just go around, well, so sometimes when you break a pot, you get scrap. Sometimes you get like a book or a piece of gear.
I have not been doing it at all because of the aforementioned annoyed by having to pick up bonus stuff things in roguelikes. I always like when
well,
like
you've got the pants that magnetizes all the bonus stuff to you. So just shoot them as you go by.
Think I got rid of them for something else.
Oh, right. Oh.
But yeah.
I mean, otherwise just shoot the pots and I'll just vacuum them up as I go by. I can be the Roomba.
That sounds great. But like we mentioned in the first time we did this that I have like a scale that I run through in my head with roguelikes where certain things always take 1 point and add 1 point. And one of the things that takes a point is if the pots have things in them, takes away a point.
Yeah.
It's an arbitrary point.
I kind of enjoy it because I grew up with like nonstop Zelda growing up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is a bit much.
If it's like a long form game where like, I don't know, like if it's like a long form game, I don't factor it in. It's always this chart is only for roguelikes.
Do you have this codified anywhere?
No, I'm still working through it.
Fair enough.
But
I've just been thinking about that recently. Ever since we had the conversation about meat rankings, as silly as that was.
Yeah.
Especially considering apparently half of us are borderline or full vegetarian. But the idea of ranking certain things and like rating, I guess, certain opinions. Let's see. Well, glutton and brutal mark.
Brutal. What even is?
I don't think either of those are amazing.
Oh.
But yeah, I've been just thinking of like, can I actually like make a video talking about like my rankings for meat?
Yeah.
And would that actually be watchable? Would that even be worth it considering I don't eat meat anymore?
I know the thing is there's a certain thing that I've noticed. How much a video makes sense to be on your channel. You would think that it would be a linear chart downward, like the less relevant it is, the worse it's going to perform. But there's a certain cutoff point where when it's so irrelevant, people are interested in clicking it because they need to know why you made it. Like, why would you even bother? Like, Alexa made a video that was about what if all of the characters in Binding of Isaac were fruit? Which fruit would they be? And I think it did. I think it did well because you see that video and you click it because they're like, you want to know why they made it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But like, and I think there's that thing. There's a certain cutoff point, and I think a big thing that made me think of that was Demon Crawl. Like, when I did my first like one-off for it, it did amazingly well, and I think it's because people are like, Minesweeper, that's not an exciting game. Why would you play it?
I don't think I've had the level of like positive feedback from a series from a roguelike that Demon Crawl like elicited.
Yeah.
Like, there was just something that people really got into really fast. That and I guess Monster Train. Monster Train has been pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm still getting a couple of weirdos that are just like, why didn't you replace all your stewards immediately? And I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
Why not?
just get to the further part quicker. Remove them all for free. What are you doing?
I would love that
Yeah.
mildly if, like, after a certain point you could just replace, like, 2 of them.
Yeah.
With just a unit of, like, here's a pool. Replace your stewards. Get going on that build sooner than later.
Yeah.
That's something I feel like a lot of roguelikes kind of fail at. The concept of, like, starting over in a lot of roguelikes can be kind of painful. Not because, like, starting over is unfun, but because the first, like, 3 levels sucks in almost every roguelike ever.
Yeah. That's one thing that, like, Binding of Isaac did that thing where they at least had, like, floor variations for each of them. One thing that I was always jealous that my game, Enter the Gungeon, didn't have, because I'm like, great, I just have to see the same first floor forever. And it's like, and the alt floors, another thing that takes away a point is if there's alternate floors that they add on to the length of the run instead of replace a different floor. I always want them to replace a different floor instead of just tacking it on.
You need to start picking up skill books, because I have too many.
I've been taking the. I got like 20.
Okay. If you got 20, then we're good. I'm just looking
like
down
that.
and I've got a ton. Like, way more than I
1, 2,
normally
3,
have
4.
at this point, and I'm like...
Okay, well, I have 13. I'm bad at math. But still. I haven't been taking none. I felt like I was being greedy.
No. I've just got so many. It's throwing me off a little.
Well, I can
I can
definitely take a couple of those off your hands.
Maths. I got like 16.
Okay.
So okay, we're not too far off
pretty
of
even.
each other.
That's pretty even.
Yeah.
For an unspoken thing.
Yeah.
I mean, how dare you? You're so greedy? Is this a train? No, everything's just looking like a train nowadays. Oh boy.
Clearly, we should do a Wholesome Boys Open Transport Tycoon afternoon. You ever played that?
I have not, but I'm a sucker for tycoon stuff.
It's legit fun. It's got a bit of a learning curve, which is the one like kind of downside.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
It's the guy who throws hammers.
Oh.
I did not see him. He threw a hammer over the ledge there.
Oh. I have become
Wow.
Thunderlord, I guess. This didn't work.
Yeah, there's
fast.
like there's a delay on the shots, and he just can't do it. Can't move fast enough. You got this. Oh my god.
Hammer back.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna pick me up and throw me at you.
I would love that. Not enough games use other players as weapons.
Totally. Let me throw a dude into another dude. Always.
That was my favorite feature out of Nuclear Throne, and I think that's one of the main reasons why I couldn't get into Gungeon originally. Is because you couldn't fire enemies into other enemies, and that made me sad.
That's why you gotta use
it's
Casey.
a melee weapon for you. Ooh. I think I don't remember which one is Casey.
It was in Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. It came out in that. It's a bat that lets you literally if you hit an enemy, you launch them into other enemies at like a million miles an hour. There was also a cut item that did that too, that basically made the game have that feature. But do you ever
bets
forget
on Buttman?
Bets on Buttman? I think probably Buttman. You ever forget that you played a specific game like for a million hours? Because when I go into like a zen state and I don't feel like I play Enter the Gungeon anymore. I feel like I just watch a movie.
Huh?
Do you ever cross that territory?
Yeah. 100% for certain roguelikes. There is can't get that with Gungeon, but that's just because I haven't played a billion hours of it, so I haven't hit the Zen threshold.
Yeah.
But I used to play a couple older roguelikes. Binding of Isaac was one of those. It was very rare that I actually had to give a dang about what was going on.
Yeah.
Not Buttman.
Not Buttman.
Well,
Is this
I
even a
guess we got one
boss?
more level before Buttman.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Watch my
This dude
back.
would scrap. All right. I hear something.
Yeah,
which
he's up-
implies something big.
Yeah, he was on the ceiling, and I think I bugged him out. I think I bugged out the
Oh.
bug.
Well, that's easy. But yeah, so Binding of Isaac was, I think, one of the first games where I got that like perfect flow state where I just did not need to care and could just talk endlessly without even thinking about like the decisions I was making. Let's see what other ones. Cavern Kings. I don't know if you ever played that one. It's an unfinished
I've not.
roguelike. It's actually super good.
Oh my god.
It's not unlike. I guess I'm gonna say kind of Risk of Rain. It was in the same. Nice shot. That he did not like that.
Yeah, he got exploded.
Ah.
Oh. I'm liking the shotgun. Okay.
You are using that coach gun real well.
I'm.
Let's see. I got a spear here if you want it.
Oh.
Watch it.
I'm usually not like a two-shot shotgun guy, but it's pretty decent. I'm digging it.
I always hate the reload times in games make me angry, and the more I have to reload, the less I like a gun. It's just like, nope, don't give me that. I want a big clip, and I want to be able to fire often.
Let me hold down the mouse button for as long as I want.
Nope. Wow, there's a lot of chests up here.
Oh. I saw you were up here, so I just went down the stairs. Now I'm interested.
I mean, I guess I just got that one, but we've only been in here for like 30, maybe longer than 30 seconds, but I've already found 3 chests.
Dang.
That's pretty good loot. But yeah, so Cavern Kings was one of those where I could hit the flow state. I think I got like 100 episodes in that game, and I don't remember any of them because I was just in such a
Do you think
in such a groove for all of it.
Do you think you can get that way with card games, strategy games like Slay the Spire or Monster Train? Or do you think that
Slay
that
the Spire,
style of
yes.
game... Yeah?
I got there with Slay the Spire. 200-something episodes was enough for me to just kind of talk about whatever, unless something really nuts was happening. I think the one thing is, with most card games, you do actually have to think about what you're doing.
Yeah.
Often enough.
And often the people want you to explain why you make decisions.
Oh, that is a beef of mine. So Monster Train hadn't come out yet. A number of people didn't have access, and I had a billion people asking me to read every event, whether or not I'd seen them before, or like...
and all the lore.
Yeah, all the lore, all the card descriptions every single time. After a while, I just had to say, like, game's out tomorrow.
Yeah.
You want to know the minute lore of Monster Train? Another chest?
One thing that Monster Train did that was interesting is all the cards do have flavor text, but you have to turn them on in the settings. I thought that was really interesting.
I have never done that. I should probably do so.
I just thought that was crazy. At least I hope I'm not making that up. I'm pretty sure I saw there's flavor text, but it's off by default, which is like, that's a lot of work to have a setting that's off by default. Oh my god. Oh, that's you, right? That's you. I'm scared of. Who have you become? I forgot I have
Palpatine.
this too. Oh.
Ow. I guess he's not so bad. It's not actually as satisfying as I would have liked it to be.
Yeah, I don't even... How do you even fire with it? Do you just shoot like a...
You just kind of automatically do so.
That's why I didn't... I just activated it and didn't feel like I was doing anything. And I guess that's why.
Holy hell.
Yeah, it would be great if you could, like, channel a lightning beam or a bolt or something at enemies specifically instead of just, like, kind of nuking things. Because I think it works fine for the boss, but for me, it's just like, I kind of want that fine control.
Yeah.
As opposed to just floating around and being like, I am cool looking. Let's hope these lightning bolts actually do a thing.
Yeah. I mean, if it made you invincible, too, maybe that's a different story. But I don't think it does.
Is this a secret room?
There's secret rooms?
I don't know. Kind of ish, yeah. Oh, here it is. Come here. I was telling you about this last time, but there are these kind of like weird beetleish looking doors. that you can bust down.
Spirit. Which one's Spirit? Mod
let's
power
see.
generation.
Yep. Oh, that's real good. Admittedly, neither of us have an ability we care about, but if we did, that's real good.
I got a little shield thing that I haven't been using because I put it on my other gun. Because I thought that this lightning storm thing would be cool. Projects a 20-meter aura that moves with the caster, reduces incoming damage to all allies standing inside by 20%.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Oh wow, there's just a large underground section around here too.
Oh.
Ow. Oh.
Rude. Huh. All right.
There we go.
Where? This place is very big and twisty. Oh. You scared
Sorry.
me.
I'm
No.
getting real lazy on the whole
No,
breaking
totally.
the pot thing.
And
since I have so much ammo, I'm just like, gun the pots down.
you don't have to explain it to me. I don't think I've seen a more on-brand me thing than wasting all my shots so that I don't have to spend time doing something because I'm lazy. Oh. But yeah, it's just kind of twisty and it feels like. Wait, can I use this?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay.
I'm full up anyway.
Okay. Oh, are the pluses underneath your name how many you have left? Is that what that is?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got a ton. I guess you do too. Hey, Magnum.
Ooh.
I already got that. So if you want to have the Magnum.
Yeah. No. What?
Sorry.
No, it's. I'm underneath it. It still
I didn't
stunned me.
realize
That's
that would hit
crazy.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
it's just-
No human would think it would.
There's something loud above me. Oh no.
Yeah. Bunch of like the neighbors stomping upstairs.
Oh.
It's an actual reaction to me when I lived in my apartment and I wanted to record.
Yep. I always. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. One thing I like about Palpatine mode, you go backwards real fast.
Yeah. Oh, it's
He's dead?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
He kind of snuck up on me, and
Yeah.
it hurt.
Seems like it. I couldn't tell what was going on with him, but he seemed scary. But at the same time, I couldn't
He
tell
does the
because
kind of like
the
weird.
big zap.
Yeah, he does like a weird dodge thing, and so he like avoids your bullets. Oh, watch it. Above.
Pipe down up there!
But yeah, I've always specifically tried to live in the top floor because
Yeah.
I cannot handle somebody stomping around above me. Which mostly worked, but like the first apartment I had out of college was there was like a child that screamed always. I don't know how to put it
Great.
apart from the fact that it never the kid never stopped screaming, and he was like 5 or 6, so he definitely was like old enough not to and know not to.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe there's something wrong with him. Maybe the parents were just bad parents. Who knows?
Yeah.
But it was so bad you could hear it. You can still hear it in some of my oldest recordings.
Or maybe he was a YouTuber too, and he just wanted to have a very exaggerated
God.
reactions.
I could never get into that style.
It's not my style. I feel like I can't make myself go there. And then it makes me feel even stranger when people like comment because sometimes I'll get comments saying, "Oh man, I'm not even in there yet," saying that I have that style, and I'm like, I don't think so. I really don't. He is ugly. Oh my god.
He is a looker.
Oh my god. All right. I'm not even through the fog wall yet. It doesn't.
Oh, this is an interesting one.
Oh boy.
Ow.
Okay. I've not seen this one. Oh
Well, I'm
my
dead.
God. Please, 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 please. Did that work? I don't know. I've never done this. What the hell?
Yeah, so he seems to have 2 attacks. Fire fire thorns out of his chair,
What the
and
hell?
then hit you real hard. And I
Yeah.
got hit by all of those because I didn't have the timing.
Yeah, no. This is it's definitely when you play the survival, when you launch it for the first time, it says make sure you play single player first to understand the bosses.
way.
Like it tells you, it's a tip. And I totally
Yeah.
get it with that one. With that boss right there, going into it blind roguelike style.
It's
I don't know.
tough. Yeah.
All right.